It's almost time for soups, stews, and casseroles. Apple pies, sweet potato pies, and peach cobbler. But before we start making all those cozy fall comfort foods, let's decorate. We'll start with this back wall, which looks a little different from last year. I moved the big mirror to another part of my house. I also removed the stone-like wallpaper and painted a portion of the paneling with a black chalk paint. The buffet was given a makeover too by painting it silver, adding marble contact paper to the top, new crystal knobs, and a mirror-look paper to the drawer fronts. You'll notice that the top shelf is silver. I plan to change that to the same knotty pine shelves that are in the center. I will also add a shelf to the bottom to cover the black paint line to make a total of 4 shelves in this display. First, I added these copper mugs that I purchased from Dollar Tree last year. They are a cheap imitation of the Moscow mules from Amazon. After only 1 season of use, the copper color started to fade, so I plan to upgrade to the copper mules that are sold at Walmart. But in the meantime, these will do for now. Next, I added these leaf print glasses that I also bought from Dollar Tree. Now these were a better quality because they even lasted through use in the dishwasher. Moving on to the plates. All 8 plates are stacked in the plate holder. These are those highly coveted lucite plates from the Family Dollar last year. They don't chip, break, or scratch, and I think they are so pretty. I'm adding some of the same berries around them to elevate the look. I'll show you here some different ways that you can position the berries to get the look that you want. You can either lay them down so that they cascade off of the bottom of the shelf and dangle, or you can position them so that they're pointing upwards, which I think is the way that I'm going to choose for this display. These little soup tureens came from TJ Maxx. You can also use them as candy dishes, or if you're serving breakfast, you can use them for fresh fruit. And since I'm creating an asymmetrical display, I put these glass vases that I got from Ross Store on both sides of the pumpkin tureens. And finally, on the top shelf, some bottles and pumpkins that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, mixed in with some flowers from Hobby Lobby. Let's step back and see how it looks so far. Remember, I'm still planning to change the top and bottom shelves to be knotty pine. These placemats also came from Dollar Tree. I like the way they look with the glasses, but there's a problem. I don't like the way they look with my plates. It's just too busy for my taste. They also do not work well with the shape of my dining room table. It makes the corners overlap at the settings. I like them, but I need to think of another way to reuse them. Now, since I have a mirrored dining room table, I'm going to show you several different ways that I style it to go with the different sets of dishes that I have. The table is 60 by 60 square shape and it seats 8, but just for the purposes of the video, I'm only going to set the table for 4. I'm going to start off with these placemats that came from Z Gallery. You could put the gray plate directly onto the placemat, or you could add a silver charger underneath to elevate the look. If you're serving just one course, you could stop here and add a napkin on the plate or a napkin on the side of the plate. When serving soup or salad, you could use a contrasting bowl or a salad plate. Here are a couple of other options for serving soup. You could use the bowl with the handle, or you could use the soup tureen. My favorite is the soup tureen. Leave me a comment down below about which one you would prefer. You can just keep playing around with your decor items until you come up with a look that you like best. Now we can start layering the centerpiece. I'll show a few options today, but I plan to do an entire video dedicated to centerpieces. Stay tuned for that. I place my serving pieces on the cloth runner so that I won't scratch up the glass on my table. The serving pieces are from Costco a few years ago, but they were gifted to us by a friend. You can never go wrong by layering an all-white table setting. The food looks really pretty on white plates. Which one would you prefer, the white or the gray? Another option is to swap out the neutral colored table runner for a table runner that has more traditional fall colors. You could even add in a very tall, dramatic centerpiece. I would remove this when it was time to eat. let's take another step back and have a look. Now I don't like the way these dishes look with this table. The table is too glam and the dishes are more casual, so we'll have to come up with another option. How about a neutral colored tablecloth? Yeah, that looks better. Remember, my table is a big 60 by 60 square, and most tablecloths in the stores come rectangle, oblong, or round. So, I use king-size sheets as table linens. Which charger do you like better, the gold or the copper? This table setting is ready for brunch. We've got coffee, orange juice, and this soup tureen can be used for fresh fruit or even cereal.
This bottle was originally clear from Dollar Tree. I spray painted it copper and added this bottle stopper candelabra from Amazon.
These little candlestick holders also come clear from the Dollar Tree, but they spray paint very well. And since we're mixing copper and gold together, why not spray paint a gold bottle too? And now a couple of finishing touches. I found these lights at the Dollar Tree. Since each pack is only 3 feet long, I had to use 2 packs to light up one shelf. I also wanted to fill my candy dish and try out some new fall flavors of the limited edition from Werther's Original. The apple is my favorite.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found a few of these ideas helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Also, if you haven't seen part 1 of the All Things Fall mini-series, be sure to go back and check that out too. I will leave the link below. And just as I promised from part 1, here's a full view of the living room. In next week's video, I'll be adding some fall touches to my kitchen. I will also show you how to set up a hot drink bar for those chilly evenings. Be sure to come back for that. I'm Steph Storm, and you'll see me next time.